very, very warm welcome to you. This is Afternoon Express, and welcome to a brand new week with me, Jeannie T. Hello, lovely.
And me, Pali T.
Pali?
Yeah.
How was the Durban July?
Had the time of my life, girl. I needed you by my side.
Your outfit was so cute, but I can't believe how conservative you went compared to Zodwa.
Yeah. Shade on a Monday. Gotta love it.
It was disgusting. So, what an action-packed weekend. And firstly, congratulations to our boys. Bafana. Yay, what a stunning 1-0 win over their much-fancied opponent. So, 2019 Africa Cup of Nations. Wow. And, of course, it hosts Egypt at the Cairo International Stadium this past Saturday. It was absolutely amazing. I always love when Bafana win. I mean, I'm not much of a soccer fan, but I always just get emotional when they do.
Of course, that's how
it doesn't happen that often. Now, speaking of
Yes,
stunning things, our celebs showed out and showed off. And of course, one of the biggest racing events in the country, the Durban July. Our favourite look, of course, had to be actress Linda Mtoba. I mean,
she kills it every single time.
Was.
In fact, I don't think that there's a horse racing event that she doesn't absolutely slay on.
With that outfit, the
Love her.
nails, the look, incredible.
And obviously rocking that baby bump.
I know, and because she looks so fabulous, we've invited her into the studio to share her journey into motherhood with us.
Absolutely. And then we meet two innovative millennials who are taking over the internet and creating their own success. So we chat to Uvuyo Jobota, an inspirational 20-year-old entrepreneur, about her budding career, as well as one of my favorite social media personalities, Lasizwe. Listen, he is so funny, and he's definitely garnered over 500,000 followers through his very hilarious Insta videos.
I know, amazing. We're basically having his whole family on the show this month as well.
Yeah.
We also get inside the scoop on the next brand ambassador, a brand new reality show on SABC3. To tell us all about it, we chat to the head of brand marketing at Capitec, Busisa Kumalo, alongside Odette van der Haar, who has such a wealth of experience in the field of marketing. So please do head over to our social media platforms and tell us what you would bring to the table as Capitec's next brand ambassador. So tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express, or comment on our Facebook page. We love hearing from you.
Absolutely. Now, our first guest, Lasizwe, is probably one of the most popular personalities on the internet. After his hilarious skits blew up online, he has gone on to become a radio presenter and ventured into the world of acting. Now, quite an impressive feat for just a 20-year-old. And he is now traveling around the world off the back of his success. Let's have a look at one of his compilation videos.
Lalela Electric. Kiki, it's your mother, not me. My name is Kiki Letu. Nomatriquency Smith.
It's nomatriquency, say.
I don't want to waste your time. Let us get straight into this interview. Okay, so first question, right? What do you do when a customer buys airtime?
You add a plastic. How are they gonna carry the airtime? Are they gonna carry it with their hands? You must add a plastic. When they buy airtime, you add a plastic to the list, and then they pay for the plastic.
When a customer is buying a lot of groceries, how many plastic bags do you offer them?
So sometimes you can give them one plastic, and then they give you an attitude and say, who did ask you for in plastic? Now I must detect, now I must be and say how many plastics I must give you. You must say how many plastics you want.
Yay! Welcome to the show. Finally, it's so good to have you here.
It's so good to be here. Thank you for having me.
So you are hilarious. I want to know about your journey when you decided that you were funny and are talented. How did the decision come to you to film it and package it in these little skits and put it online?
I think the decision came when I've always wanted to be on TV. I've always wanted to just entertain people. And I went through audition process and I literally got declined, literally.
Really?
Every audition I went to, they were like, no, you're either too young or you look too small or whatever it was. And then I decided to, let me just try an unconventional way, and it was the internet.
How do you come up with your characters?
I base my characters on everyday life. Like for right now, I see like your posture. You're like, oh my God. You're like, oh, you know. So I base it around everyday life. I would base it around my mom, my sister, my brother, or whatever that is around me, and I'd adapt to that.
Exactly. Let's have a quick look at some of your favorite clips. Let's see the first one.
What did you say? And don't say that word in my house. Yeah, Cedric! Your son is busy here talking about which. Yay! Don't say that word in my house, Cedric. Please. I think it's about time we talk to your son about how babies are made. Honestly, you know me, Cedric. I'm a person that's very point straight. You know, I give points very straight, and I don't, you know, push around the bushes. You know, I say things nakedly. You know, so I think it's time, Cedric. We have a talk.
Yeah, so that clip was called How Babies Are Made.
Yes.
So I want to know, do you have like actual real life experiences where these conversations go down and you say, this is just so funny, I need to reenact it for my clips?
I do. Actually, like, some of my videos are actually based on things that have happened in my life and things that I go through. And I just want to document it in a comedy way so that people can actually relate and actually like say, oh, I actually go through this, you know, it's an everyday thing.
So I have to tell you, the next clip that you're going to watch is actually based on my real life. Because I do this all the time, because I'm so scared of getting car jammed. You know, and you know what? The other day, I didn't do it, and I did get car jammed.
You lie.
So let's have a look at this little clip. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You are amazing. That was legitimately me. But you know what I absolutely love about you and why we've invited you here is to understand the person behind the scenes, because you've got such an impressive life. You've got 12 siblings.
That we know of.
That you know of.
That we know of, okay.
Is your father Jacob Zuma?
You could say, you know. There are still that we don't know. You know, I think I've got close to like 7 stepmothers.
Okay, so how is it 12?
So my dad literally has like, well, I have 7 stepmothers that I know of.
Okay.
And basically, he had the time of his life, you know.
I'm sure. Jola. And then you've also got some famous siblings as well.
Yes.
Are you close?
We try, you know, we're a lot, so we've got a group chat where, you know, we try and get along and we check up on each other because everyone is old, everyone is trying to be an adult and get on with what's happening in their lives. So we do try and meet up with each other when we can. I mean, one of my siblings is Menzi Jr. He came on the show recently. Kanye
Mbao. She's my favy. I love her.
You know, so.
And something else that I was also surprised and impressed to hear is you've basically got 2 children. You're a father figure to 2 of your nieces, your niece and nephew.
I love
Tell me about them, Daddy.
So I am a father to my niece and nephew. I mean, I'm practicing for fatherhood.
Yeah.
I really love my children so much because they remind me of what I didn't have growing up, you know. So I just base myself on them and I just guide myself in making sure that one day when I'm a father, I have that presence of a father, because it's very compulsory to have a father in your life growing up.
You know what? The fact that you've taken on that role speaks volumes about the character that you are and the person that you are. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
So now let's get back to your career, because obviously you are so fabulous online and also sometimes a little bit controversial because you tend to get a lot of hate.
I know.
What do you do with all your trolls? How do you handle it?
I genuinely, so what I do is that it's healthy to cry.
Yeah.
So whenever, you know, I trend on Twitter for unnecessary stuff and it's just hurtful, I just take a moment and I cry, because in our fast-paced career, you know, we don't have emotion. When you step out of your house, you need to exude and, hi, how are you, Lasizwe? Great.
Exactly. And you can't drop the ball.
You can't drop the ball.
Yeah.
So whenever the haters start hating, I love it so much because you literally allow me to be human, and I cry and I say, oh my God, these people are hating on me. Oh my gosh, someone is talking about something they don't know of. And then after done crying, I wipe off my tears and I say, well, that was emotional. Let's make a video, you know?
Exactly, and sometimes you can use some of those experiences for it.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got one more up sound from one of your clips.
Oh my
that we
God,
still have
I'm
to
loving
share.
this.
Zuri, you know yourself. If you have my charger or you have my earphones, please bring them back. You know when you were asking for my charger and you said, oh, my phone is dying, please can I have a charger quickly? I should have let your phone die. Because now I'm begging for my charger. When you said, oh, I just need to listen to this voice note, can I please take this call? I need your earphones. I should have said, suffer like everybody else. We are all in noise. You are making me look like a stupid, like I'm crazy. Because now I'm begging for my things. Things that came with my phone. You know when your phone came out, it had a charger and earphones. But now I don't have what came with my phone. Bring back my charger before I show you a bioscope.
Yay! I'm not going to lie, I've definitely sent that to some people who have borrowed my charger and earphones. Don't do it again. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank
We
you
are
for
so
inviting
immensely
me.
proud of you and look forward to the success of your future as well.
Thank you.
Oh, we love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh.
I love Lasizwe so much, and we're going to keep the good times rolling throughout the show, so do not move a muscle. We chat to Mtoba as she shares her exciting journey into motherhood after the break. Plus, we check out the specs of the new LG Q60 smartphone. Head over to our social media platforms and share with us what would you bring to the table if you were Capitec's new brand ambassador. Use our hashtag Afternoon Express in all your comments. See you after the break.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, the announcement of new life has to be one of the greatest joys two people can experience in their union. Actress Mtoba had the whole country gushing in awe last week after she announced that she was expecting a bundle of love. She joins us in the loft now to share what she's been up to since we last saw her. And of course, she tells all about her pregnancy journey. But first, look at this. This has to be one of the best pregnancy announcements ever. Beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So how far are you?
We are far enough.
Really?
We're quite far, yes.
Beautiful. So tell me how you found out. Did you do the whole American movie thing of peeing on a stick?
Yes, I did that. That was very strenuous. But the odd thing is, my husband actually told me I was pregnant before I took a test.
No, how did you
I
know?
promise you, I don't know. He looked at me in the morning and just like, "You're pregnant, my love."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You're pregnant." I'm like, "No, I feel very iffy and stuff. I could be getting my period, you know. That's what
Yeah.
I feel moody. I'm not okay."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, you're having a baby. We're having a baby." I'm like, honestly, I didn't believe him at all. So later on that day, went to buy a pregnancy test. Well, but a pregnancy test and tampons because just weren't sure which one's going to happen. So we got both. It's the funniest thing ever. And indeed, he was right. I don't know how he knew, but he knew.
No way.
And I found out quite soon, actually, because it was way earlier than I actually anticipated.
I mean, I think there was a lot of pressure for you actually to have a baby quite soon because you've been married now for 6 years.
2.
2 years.
We've
You've been with your
together
husband for 6
yes,
years. Yeah,
yes.
so married for 2 years. Had 2 lavish ceremonies, which were absolutely
They were,
incredible.
thank you.
And then, why do they call you Mrs. Husband?
Because I think I am the one person who goes on about the husband more than anyone else.
Okay.
Like, I think once a person commented in the comments, like, "Oh, Mrs. Husband," I'm like, "I like this, I'll stick to it," you know? Because I was the kind of person on honeymoon was like, "Oh, my husband took this picture. My husband and I are going on a stroll.
Yeah.
My husband and I are here. Oh, my husband likes breathing, just like you." You know?
You love marriage, though. And you
do.
love your husband. What is the best part about marriage?
The best part about marriage is honestly always having someone who's going to be with you through
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah.
It's that promise of happiness and the promise
Yeah.
of having a happy tomorrow.
And of course, that happy tomorrow is now totally cemented with this little bundle.
Yes, it
How
is.
sweet. But I heard you want like a soccer team of kids.
Yes,
and
I
your
do.
husband is a little bit scared.
He is. Initially wanted 5 kids and he's like, "Okay, just have 1 and see."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "I love being pregnant. I'm enjoying it so much. The most amazing period of my life."
Are you?
And he's just like, people that say that have a lot of kids, you know?
Yes.
And I thought he had agreed that 5 was just unrealistic.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know, but I really like it.
Well, today is our Mommy Monday, so let's have the mommy discussion because
Yes.
I've got all of my friends have got children, and some of them say they love being pregnant, and others say it was literally the worst thing that could ever happen to them. How's your pregnancy been?
It's been an absolute dream.
Really?
I've had a beautiful pregnancy.
Do you actually feel the child moving around
It
inside
feels
of
like
you?
there's a gigantic worm inside of your stomach. Like, feels
A
like
little
you're inside
alien.
a little alien. You know, like when you watch Alien and I can see there's just stuff moving like that? That's what
Yeah.
it feels like, literally, but inside of your stomach.
What have you learned about pregnancy in your body that nobody told you, that you're only discovering now?
What I've learned about pregnancy is that, wow, your body goes through a lot of changes, a lot of
Really?
unexpected, really weird changes. Like,
Like
your bum
what?
gets sore. Like your bum literally feels like it's on a crack in half.
Why?
It's the
Like
strangest thing.
your coccyx?
Yes.
Oh,
it feels
my
like if I take
word.
one more step, I'm going to just divide, like just literally straight down the middle. That's what's going to happen to me.
But you haven't had the like Jessica Simpson swelling feet or anything?
No,
like
I
that?
haven't. Luckily, everything on mine still
Did you
fits.
see her Instagram post? She posted a picture of her feet and they were like this size, and I was like, oh, well, that's it. I'm never going to have a baby.
It looks so hectic. I think I really am. I'm lucky enough to have not gone through any hectic pregnancy things right now. My feet are a little swollen because I've been wearing high heels for the past
you are looking
couple of days because of
incredible.
July. But besides that, I've really had nothing else.
How was the July? Your outfit was everything.
It was amazing. I was a bit scared of my outfit. I feel like it was a bit daring, but I
No,
think
it was
we
good.
literally...
It's my favorite colour.
We did an amazing job, and my team was absolutely phenomenal, and I think it was beautiful.
What heels were under that dress? Were you
The
traipsing
heels.
through the July in a heel?
Yes, I was. And can I
No.
tell you something? Those are like a regular pair of my high heels, and then McCarthy Wolf, the designers I work with,
Yeah.
they had to wrap my dress in the same
Look at
material.
those shoes.
And now, because I had to wear a leotard because I'm pregnant, it literally was like one long thing all the way up until over my stomach.
Yeah. Who did the shoes? So the shoe
was
went on like
connected
that.
all the way, like a pants.
What
look like the
size shoe are
strangest thing
you?
when you look. I'm a 6. You must welcome to borrow them. I
they're
could
too
never
big
wear
for
it
me.
again. I
But
could
I'm
never wear it
definitely
again.
going to get your... Who were your designers? of your
McCarthy
outfit?
Wolf.
McCarthy Wolf.
Yes, they're based in Durban.
I'm giving McCarthy Wolf a call.
They are
I need
phenomenal.
some. Amazing. So what are you looking at? I mean, do you have any... Do we know the sex and do we know what any baby names yet?
The sex, we want to wait until we actually have the
Okay.
baby. And baby names, it's an ongoing debate in our household. With
What
our
are your
family even.
favourites so far?
Our favourites are quite intricate. Like, I have one Xhosa name and one English name, and then I have a random name that I really like. Like, if it's a boy, this is probably the weirdest name ever. I like the name Cash.
Oh, I love the name Cash.
It's such a weird name. Like,
No, I
Cash
love the name
sounds
Cash.
like
You've
such
got to
a cool
use Cash.
name.
It's so cool.
Right?
Do you know that I've got names, like for one day if I have a baby, and they're all dogs' names. So, but I love them. Like, I love the name Rex.
Rex is a beautiful
Rex
name.
is a beautiful name.
Oh,
But I love
Maximilian.
Cash as well.
I like Cash is nice. Like, it sounds nice. Easy on the palate. It's a nice short
Yes.
name. You can always call
Oh,
Cash
I might
money when you're
steal
older.
that from
You know,
you.
it's very nice.
Yeah.
I like the name Cash. My husband's
Yeah.
not too convinced about the Cash part.
So now this is your first human child that you're having,
Yes,
but
it
how
is.
do you think your other children, your fur babies, are going to take the news?
They're not doing well at all.
Really?
Gorilla is going through.
Do you
the
think
most.
they've sensed already?
I think he really has. Like, he's just being such not a nice dog, you know? Like,
No.
he's like missing where he's supposed to wee, where he's supposed to go. Everywhere, he's just being just ridiculous.
Oh, shame. New
Absolutely
Baba has
ridiculous.
thrown Gorilla off.
Really, really has, because he's just not himself. I was like, this is not who you are. I raised you better than this. This is not who you are and what you stand for.
Shame. I'm sure they'll adapt once Baba's here.
Yes, we
Okay, well,
hope
we
so.
need to have you back on the show
Yes,
for another
yes,
chit-chat
yes,
when the baby's
definitely.
born. I'm an
Definitely.
amazing babysitter. I've got 9 godchildren.
I will definitely be dropping it off. Just don't be scared if you hear a baby crying here, guys, hey?
Yay.
That'll be me having a good time in Cape Town and you guys looking off the baby.
Done. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, isn't she just amazing? We're so in love with her. So if you are in the market now for a new smartphone and not something in the premium price bracket, then LG's brand new Q60 could be the perfect choice for you. Recently launched in South Africa, it's LG's new mid-range model, but boasts so many of the features that you would find in premium smartphones, including 3 rear cameras. Nothing
Love
takes
it.
a selfie quite as good as a rear camera.
I love it. Now the
Take a photo of your rear. With the rear
The
camera.
Q60's triple camera consists of a super wide angle, a standard angle, and something called a depth sensor. Now, the depth sensor accentuates and adds more vitality to portraits by calculating how far the subject is from the camera to help create a more appealing background blur. Now, if you're looking to upscale your mobile photography skills, then this phone is for you. Now, after the break, we chat to Uvuyo Jobota, an inspirational 20-year-old entrepreneur. Connect with us online and tell us what you would bring to the table as Capitec's next brand ambassador by tweeting us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. See you after the break.
Hi, I'm Brendan Paper. I was on Tropical Island of Treasure Season 8 with Lizanne Lazarus. We were Team Red and we won.
I brought the brains and Brendan definitely brought the brawn. And together, we made a smooth team. Auditions for Season 9 launch in August. So here's your chance to win fame and fortune, just like I did.
If you're talking about a smooth experience, this would be it.
Tropical Island of Treasure Season 9 on the beautiful Caribbean island of Curacao.
Tropical Island of Treasure, Curacao.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I hope that you're having a beautiful Monday. So, entrepreneur, MC, radio DJ, and filmmaker are just some of the roles Vuyo Joboda juggles in her life. The inspirational youngster joins us in the studio to give some insight on her business ventures and running a company at the age of 20. Wow, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So today, I think we're celebrating and enjoying entrepreneurship and, young entrepreneurs. And you are literally the perfect picture of that. We are so proud of you.
Thank you
In
so
2017, you did a TED Talk about some of the struggles getting to where you are now. Can you give us a quick synopsis on it?
So basically, my TED Talk was centered around my challenges that I overcome as a young girl from the township of Kwalanga, and I just focus a lot on the talk on how I overcome those challenges.
How did you overcome those challenges?
So basically, I had to understand from a very young age that in order for me to be successful, in order for me to be something that I want to become in life, I'm going to have to go through challenges.
Yeah.
And whilst understanding that enabled me and helped me to overcome those challenges. So just the concept of knowing that I can become stronger by being challenged.
Yeah.
Things like bullying that I suffered in primary school, rejection and those kind of things. But from that, I became a stronger woman, and I'm very, very, very grateful for that.
I don't think you become strong without having challenges.
Definitely.
I don't think you grow to that level of depth and maturity and success without going through hardship.
Yeah.
What motivated you to stay a big dreamer, as you call yourself?
I think for me, my faith definitely plays a very big role in just enabling me to consistently stay knowing that I'm allowed to dream and I should continue dreaming, and that nothing can stop me. No circumstance, no challenge, no obstacle should stop me, and that those are just there to make me stronger. But, having to pray a lot and understand that I can be whatever in this world that I want to become, and it's possible.
And you certainly are that, and you're definitely walking the talk. So your events company is called Perez, and you're going to be putting on the Fabulous Women's event. What is it?
So the Fabulous Women Gala Dinner is in its third year this year. We launched it in 2017 as well, and this year it's going to be an absolutely amazing event because our theme is going global.
Yeah.
So it's Fabulous Female Bosses Going Global, and we've brought 2 international speakers all the way from the United States. They'll be coming down to South Africa specifically for this event, and it's celebrating a woman, celebrating her strength, celebrating her beauty, and celebrating the fact that she too can, expand her business, grow her business to a global scale.
Ladies and gentlemen, only 20 years old. I mean, young girls watching you now who also want to emulate what you've achieved at such a young age. What advice do you have for them?
So firstly, I would like to ask them to, today I'm announcing that I'll be launching my first book.
Yay! Congratulations!
And that'll be launched on my 21st birthday in September. So any young girl who's watching, if they could get that book and just to get inspired and motivated and inspired to reach their dreams and to go forth to achieving all their ambitions. So I think the most important thing that I'd say to any young girl is that you're beautiful, you're talented, and you can achieve anything that you want to achieve, and no circumstance should stand in the way.
What is your book called?
It's called 21.
Amazing.
Yes.
So we're going to actually have to have you back on the show then to discuss your new book, and then all of the young girls out there can buy it. Thank you so much for being here today.
Me.
Congratulations on all your achievements.
I'm so inspired by Uvuyo. I'm sure so many of you are. Online, we've asked you, if you were to be the next brand ambassador at Capitec, what would you bring to the table? So we've got incredible feedback here. We've got Joe Jr. using the hashtag Afternoon Express. Thank you so much. And he says, the first thing I would do is to promote financial literacy amongst our South African cultures. I think that is so important. Now, if you ever wondered what it takes to be a brand ambassador, stay right there, because after the break, we chat to Head of Brand Marketing at Capitec, Usbusiso Khumalo, about the next brand ambassador, a brand new reality show on SABC3, as well as Odette van der Haar, who has a wealth of experience in the field of marketing. Plus, we prepare a delicious Amasi maize meal fish cakes with Chef Aya. So much to look forward to. Stay right there.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I hope that you're having a good afternoon. Now, the next brand ambassador is a really exciting new reality show broadcasting from August right here on SABC3. So candidates will compete to win the opportunity to work for the Capitec marketing team. So to tell us all about the new show and the entry mechanics, we are joined by my dear friend, Capitec's head of brand marketing, Spusiso Khumalo. Welcome to the show.
How are you?
Very good, and you?
Yeah,
so good to see you.
me.
For those of you who don't know, Spusiso was my co-host and co-judge on the presenter search. So you certainly are making waves in the television scene.
Slowly.
Lovely to have you here. So
No,
this new show is amazing. It sounds brilliant. What is it about?
So basically, the world has changed, and we all know that influencer marketing is on the rise, and we need to do things differently.
Yeah.
So we're looking for brand ambassadors that are going to work with the marketing department. And we just decided to find a different way to actually look for talent. We all know that there's a lot of unemployment.
Yeah.
And we all know that it's difficult for people to get into corporates. Now, here's an opportunity to work with Capitec Bank.
Sure.
That anyone, we're not saying what's your qualification, what's your experience. Just bring your talent, your passion, your enthusiasm, your creativity.
This is such a genius idea because, no school and no university can teach you charisma.
Yes.
If you, and to sell, if you've got personality and marketing ideas, there's nothing a university can teach you. So this is a brilliant opportunity.
It's a brilliant opportunity. I think to add to that, most of what people are learning today, they won't be able to apply 5 years from now.
Yeah,
so
true.
What the skills we need now, like if you look at social media, 5 years ago, were they teaching that in school? No. So the person you're going to get that's going to be able to create the content, that's going to be able to have the relevance of the market, that's going to be able to do things differently, has to have a different set of skills and passion and enthusiasm and creativity.
And you know what I love also about it is that so many people now, especially young kids, when you ask them what they want to be when they're older, they always want to say famous.
They want to be famous.
But now you're encouraging like real substance in competitions, which I think is amazing.
Yes, that's what we want to do. At the end of the day, we want to create real work economic opportunity.
Yeah.
And we want to give everybody a chance at it.
It's genius.
And we also need to look at different ways. We can't always be running to HR whenever we need to employ people. We need to think, how else can we attract talent to the organization?
Why did Capitec decide to get involved?
Well, we are a growing brand. We still have a lot of work to do, and we still have there's a huge need out there in the market in terms of understanding our products and services. And we need, in the marketing department, we've got a specific experiential marketing that looks at creating platforms where we can engage with the different markets that we want to engage with. And these roles fit within that function. Yeah. So we need to attract talent.
Yeah, exactly.
And we need to be able to get talent that can tell us how to do things and what are we missing out there.
Yeah.
So for us, it's always nice to try something new because you never know. It could be the best thing. It could be the new way of doing things.
Yeah. So how's this going to play out? What are all of these finalists and kids going to be, or people, going to be expected to do?
Well, firstly, they need to get through the competition.
Yeah.
Because it is a talent search. There are going to be challenges every single week. Some people will be eliminated. There will be, some people happy, some unhappy, some crying.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we're going to have 3 people that, the winners, that are going to get an opportunity to work with the marketing department. Yeah. The work will involve the new type of marketing that you see today.
Yeah.
Writing articles, creating events, creating platforms, really being an ambassador, being the face and the voice for the brand, and marketing the products and services to the different communities. So social media, understanding, passion and knowledge is a key factor because that's the new way we need to communicate.
Yeah.
Ability to, just a passion for creating events and platforms, passion for creativity, thinking out the box. You need to bring all of that to the business because we need to stay relevant and we need to change with the times and embrace the future. So I think it's exciting. If
It's
I was,
so exciting.
you know,
What a great
this is
idea.
something that I'm think should I maybe resign from my job and then apply, into the competition.
No, but you know what I think is so sweet? Like, I obviously know you as a judge from Presenter Search, and I know that, you know, when the cameras weren't rolling, you really get emotionally invested in these people.
Yes.
You really, really care. So I can imagine how much you're going to be involved with these young guys, with these people that are entering this competition, because now they're going to be able to work with your team.
Yes.
So what kind of a boss are you?
A very hard one.
Are you?
I think there's a lot of hard work that goes behind the scenes. A lot of people see the success of Capitec today, but they don't see the decade and the 2 decades that went into building that.
Yeah.
And for us, if you're really going to be client-centric,
Yeah.
that's one value that we hold high. Putting people first, taking ownership, and just having energy.
Yeah.
You know, so you get people work in jobs they don't like. So for us, do you have the energy, the passion, the desire for what you want to do? So if you have those ingredients, then you're going to love it. You know, I don't think it's work, it's play for us.
No, I think it's an absolute pleasure working with you. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to chat to you a little bit later. So there you have it, guys. The next brand ambassador coming soon to SABC3. Now, if you think you have a passion for marketing and possess the skills to take on the competition and outperform the rest, then this is for you. Visit thenextbrandambassador.com for full details on how to enter, and also those T's and C's do apply. Enter now and live better with Capitec and the next brand ambassador.
Clover Mass is a thick, creamy mass your family will love. Made with love by Clover.
The rich, creamy and smooth taste of amasi otando makes it ideal for cooking or baking, and our amazing maize meal fish cakes can be made with just a few ingredients that you probably have lying around in your pantry. So cook along with us by SMSing the keyword Clover to 33650. Remember, SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs don't apply, Chef Aya. But it's a Monday.
I was never ready for that. Yeah.
It's a Monday, so I'll ease you into this slowly.
Right,
so break it down for me. We've got a lot of ingredients here.
No, it's not a lot actually. You know, for this amazing meal fish cakes, it's going to be beautiful. I mean, it's ingredients that we have at home. So basically now we're using a pub. So we made this earlier on. You can use a leftover porridge that you made in the morning, but you must always be careful with it. It must be semi-hard. You don't want it runny because it's not going to work for your dish. So I've got some maize meal here, right? Okay. And then while I'm doing this, can you please beautifully add for me on the side, on this bowl, the beautiful amasi otando. And then I'm going to be adding my tuna here. You can use any different type of fish that you have. It might be fresh. It can be cheap. I love using this canned tuna. I mean, it's cheap. You can get like
can we just have a moment for lamas?
Yeah.
How smooth, how beautiful. I mean, this is perfect for drinking, eating, snacking on the go.
I mean, the smell from amasi, doesn't that take you back from like your back childhood when you grow up, you know, eating amasi, drinking them from a cup. And then I'm adding like some lemon zest in here. And then with onions, if you want to, you can fry them on the side in the pan, just, you know, to cook them a bit.
Okay.
But also if you like the raw bite of an onion on your fish cakes, then you can add them raw.
Delicious,
and then some parsley here.
Let me help you.
Help me there. All right, and then some dill.
We'll leave some to garnish later.
Wow, you love your garnishes, eh?
I do. My mom, I always say you eat with your eyes before you taste the food.
All right, and then some coriander here. So you don't miss out coriander when you're making fish cakes because you want that nice freshness from it. Okay. And then let's just mix that up quickly. And then while I'm doing this, you're going to add an egg in here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add 1 egg yolk. So you can use 1 egg and then add half of it, because also now you must use your eyes. You don't want it to be runny and all of that.
Okay, I understand. And this helps to bind the fish cake,
and then the last ingredient, which is going to be lemon juice.
Yum.
So what you do, you mix this and then you put it in the fridge for like 15 to 20 minutes. You want it to be nice and stiff so that you can just roll it out when you want to shape it, right? And then lastly, I've got some that are ready here.
Oh, nice. And they come together so beautifully.
So after putting them in the fridge for like 2 minutes, 15 minutes, you're taking them out, you shape them, back in the fridge again to set, because you want them to hold when you are cramming them. So now we're going to use our beautiful amasi to just coat them a bit. I'll actually do this. I don't want you to dirty your hands.
Oh, thank you, Chef Aya.
And then
that's why I have you.
Look how beautiful that is. And then if you want to, you can also add a bit of amasi in your mixture as well to kind of get that nice creaminess. It will help it tenderize your fish cakes very well.
Nice.
Yeah. And also, you know, when you're making butter chicken, you can replace buttermilk using amasi because it has exactly the same flavors that buttermilk has.
Beautiful. If you just joined us and you're wondering what are we cooking up this Monday, we're making gorgeous amasi maize meal fish cakes with Chef Aya. And if you want to join join in on the cooking fun. SMS the keyword Clover to 33650.
And then we start cooking. And then you must make sure your oil is not too hot. And also, you know, it mustn't be too much. You just want to shallow fry your...
Nice. Okay, let me get the second one going. Oh, we're cooking up a storm here.
Be careful, don't drop it yet. You safety first. Just drop it nice and smoothly. That is beautiful. Oh, you got this.
Have you ever seen that meme of a bachelor cooking? He just throws it in and
runs away.
And hides from all the splatter. Okay, so we wait.
So you let that cook like 2 to 3 minutes on each side, but on low, on medium heat. Okay. But I mean, I've got ones that are done here. Look how beautiful this is. So basically, you take a mayo. I made a beautiful sauce on the side using our beautiful, amazing amasi from Clover. So I have mayo, chili, and a touch of our amasi otando. And look how beautiful that is. And then this is like the final product. And then you mustn't forget your lemon that you can squeeze on top of here.
Stunning.
Look at that.
Looks really, really good. Whilst you're putting the finishing touches on that incredible dish, remember to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to cook along with us. But if you have missed any of the steps and you want to see how this is made one more time, here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover. That looks delicious. Now, the next brand ambassador is a brand new reality show which starts broadcasting from the 15th of August right here on SABC3. So earlier, we spoke to Sbusiso Khumalo about what the show entails and what candidates can expect. And now we have one of the main judges of the new show, Odette van der Haar, who is the CEO of J. Walter Thompson Johannesburg, the oldest advertising agency in South Africa. She is amazing. She is recognized among the most powerful women in South African digital marketing. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I mean, it is the best, most genius idea to have you as a judge, because as far as female empowerment goes and as far as being a mentor and an inspiration to young women, they couldn't have found a better person.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Such a compliment.
Give us a little bit of a background of your career that has brought you to this road right now.
Started, truthfully, as a Girl Friday, giving away my age. And I don't think anyone today knows what a Girl Friday actually is. Photocopying and faxing, and ended up working in a marketing department and moved on to an ad agency and was like, found my space, found my tribe, found my people, and found my passion. There's nothing better than working in your passion.
Exactly.
Work's not a chore, right? You come to work, you do what you love. So that's what I found in the world of marketing communications. So went back to school, got a scholarship, kept on studying.
What did you study?
So I first did business management. And then my second qualification was in marketing with a specialization in digital marketing. Because as Sbusiso said earlier, what they were teaching a few years ago, they're not teaching now. So I decided to do a second qualification and to make sure that it was one that would be relevant in what I'm doing.
I think the concept and the idea behind the show is just genius. I think you guys are going to be so blown away by the talent that you're going to see. Why is it close to your heart, and why did you decide to get involved with the show?
Well, as I said earlier, giving away my age, I always worry that...
She's 35, by the way.
Going on 22. Yes. I always worry that as captains of industry, we are... there's an obligation for us to ensure that the next generation of upcoming stars is available. We can only achieve this through mentorship. As the CEO of an ad agency, we always say we look for unicorns. We look for people who have that something. You know, 90% attitude, 10% skill. With the right attitude, you can teach somebody a skill. Someone with lots of skills and no attitude is hopeless or in our world, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to work with young people, to mentor young people, and to have contributed something tangible to the future of the industry.
Amazing. You know what they say, when the doors have opened for you, make sure you leave them open for the younger generation, the next generation coming up.
Absolutely.
So as a judge, what will you be looking for?
Well, I'll be looking for a unicorn.
Yeah.
Somebody.
What about rhinos? Because rhinos are just unicorns with curves.
Yeah, that too. I'll be looking for someone with entrepreneurship skills, someone who's inherently creative but strategic in their thinking. I'll be looking for someone who's hungry to work. And most importantly, I'll be looking for someone with passion.
Okay.
Someone with a passion for creativity, for entrepreneurship, for all things that when you put it together, makes for an amazing concept that can be taken to the business market.
This is incredible. I want to enter. So how do people enter, and then what is the prize?
So people get to enter by sending a WhatsApp video of themselves with a CV attached to the WhatsApp. And as we say in advertising, you make a story in 30 seconds. They get twice as much time, so they've got to keep it short and sweet, but very, very promotional. They need to sell themselves to us as
that is terrifying to put together a video. So what advice do you have for people putting together their little videos? What do you want to see?
First things first, be authentic.
Yeah.
Secondly, be convincing. Nobody buys something that nobody is convinced works, right?
Yeah.
So be convincing. And most importantly, be creative. Be creative with your video. Show us what you actually are made of and what you can do just by yourself, you know? And then we'll look at it and we'll see the something in you. And
I think you will be the most unbelievable mentor in the world. I would want you to be my mentor. So this show is such a brilliant idea, and I cannot wait to start watching it. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to chat to you a little bit later, though, as well. So the next brand ambassador, what a show. It's coming soon to SABC3. Now, if you think that you are smart and sussed enough to take on some of South Africa's best marketers, enter now. Here's how. Use your phone to record a short video introducing yourself, explaining who you are, where you're from, and why you have what it takes to be the next brand ambassador. Then send your video plus your CV via WhatsApp to 062 740 6675 and visit thenextbrandambassador.com for more details. So T's and C's do apply. Enter now and live better with Capitec and the Next Brand Ambassador.
And you can still connect with us online by letting us know what would you bring to the table as Capitec's new brand ambassador. Remember to use the hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments, or just use our handle at Afternoon Chat. But we continue the conversation with our incredible guests after the break.
Hey guys, my name is Anga Makubalo, aka Knock Music. I'm an actor and a musician.
My name is Bongs Dema, aka King B. We are the winners of TIOT 7. If you have a dream of being famous and actually getting money, this is the show for you.
Tropical Island of Treasure Season 9 is coming soon, so be on the lookout for entry details.
And if you're lucky enough, you could walk away with that smooth R1 million.
Tropical Island of Treasure, Curacao.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. So we are back on the couch with Capitec's Head of Brand Marketing, Zuri Khumalo, and Odette van der Haar, who is one of the main judges on the brand new show, The Next Brand Ambassador, coming soon to SABC3, and we'll be chatting more about it. So welcome back. You know, what concerns me a lot, or why I'm so impressed by the show, is because we live in a country where the unemployment rate is so high. So I think there's so much scope for young people to become entrepreneurs so that they can create their own jobs as opposed to relying on other people to give it to them. But can you teach someone to be an entrepreneur, or is it born?
I think entrepreneurship is something that you're born with. It's a talent that's inherent, like creativity. And when you combine creativity with entrepreneurship, you get marketing.
Yeah.
Because then you become a marketing mogul or a brand baron. And that is actually what we're looking for on the Next Brand Ambassador with Capitec.
I think that's such an important point, because a lot of people believe that I'm just going to start the business, but you have to have the right skill set to back up the business. And if it means employing people, the Next Brand Ambassador to do it and push the brand to that next level, that is exactly what we're looking for. What kind of judge are you going to be though, Odette?
I'm going to be who I am every day, full of nonsense.
With great shoes.
Yes, wearing fabulous shoes. And most importantly, I'm going to be looking out for people who have respect for the client's time and the client's budget. Most importantly, the Capitec brand. It's very, very important that the youngsters who participate understand that time is money. Money doesn't come easy. And brand equity is not something you throw away because of being flippant or
Speaking
unprofessional.
about participation, we've been asking you at home on social media, and I think, Pali, you should handle this one.
So we've got so much good feedback coming through on our social media. We headed to our Facebook, and Utabang says, support and or start initiatives to build and equip entrepreneurs, as the employment rates in this country is right. That's it.
That's just what I said.
Exactly.
Great minds think alike. Thank you for your
shout out
comment.
to you, Tabang. Keep the comments coming in, and we will be replying online to every single comment that comes through. Yeah, I'm loving it. Thank you so much, Musiso.
No, thank you. Thank
for
you
coming and bringing such an incredible reality show to the SABC3 platform.
That's going to be absolutely
a lovely initiative.
Genius. So people can start entering now.
Yes.
Lines are open. Post your videos, make them good, make them dynamic, make them interesting. I think it's quite difficult to send a good video, though.
Yeah.
But, you know, what would you do? Turn your phone around and selfie vibes?
Selfie vibe. No, I'd actually get someone to do the shooting for me. But sell. Convince us, why should you be the next Capitec brand ambassador? I'm looking forward to that.
Exactly. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to watch the show. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. The next brand ambassador coming to you on SABC3. So tomorrow we meet actress Hildegard Silkovic, who is most known for her role as Bonita in the soapie Seven Delan. It's going to be fantastic as well. Thank you so much at home for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, good night and God bless.
Express, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.